very excited to introduce our next guest, who I'm very proud of. He's my nephew. But before I actually introduce him, I had to talk about him for a little bit.
Why?
Because not once, not twice, but 3 times I had to call this man, and he never called me back. And then guess what?
Uh-oh.
I come to do the podcast, and who's sitting up in here?
Stewe. So it sounds like that Stewe is a godsend because he might not be there when you call him, but he's always on time. Amen?
Oh, wow.
Oh, look. Come on, Bishop. Come on, Bishop.
Hey, I had a meeting. I had a meeting here last week.
How did Stewe get here? That's what I want.
I had a meeting here last week, and he pulled up with somebody else, and I was like, "Oh, you were Stewe? Okay."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Hey, man, you're gonna come on our podcast, like Amara? Get with him. We got him. We got him."
So where have you been, Stewe? Why are you
Yeah.
not answering people's phone calls?
Where have you
What's
been?
going on with you?
What's going on, man?
To be honest, y'all know I'm Jamaican, so we're known for having like 30 million jobs.
Uh-huh.
You know, so I got.
Come on, but when your uncle called you,
No,
Stewe,
you're 1,000%
and see, and my
right.
thing is when people say, "Oh, I can't get in touch with Stewe," I can't. then
Yeah,
I'm like-
just understand
I'm
that it's
I'm
not.
like, don't worry about it. He got
That's
wait
not
till
your
he
problem.
see my name on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Nope.
No.
Man.
No, everybody at this table's face card is good when they pop up on my phone. I had some family I lost some family last week, so I was
We're
Just a
very
thing.
sorry.
We're sorry for your loss.
Well, let's talk about Stewe for a minute.
Yeah.
I guess 4 or 5 years ago, it was actually Lisa Mills who came to me and said, "You got to pay attention to Stewe." Who in the
Wait,
hell
how?
is Stewe?
How did you get on Lisa
So,
Mills' radar?
Yeah. So he had huge numbers on Instagram and social media and just on and on about Stewe. And so he was suggested by a few people to put him on the best dressed list for Our magazine, which I do. So I was paying
I wish
attention.
I was like representing a little bit more.
Which now you see why he ain't on the list.
Oh.
No, we're not going to stand for that.
But
Yeah.
anyway, but like a lot of great brands and stuff, and
Yeah.
you do usually bring it, Stewe.
Yes,
you
he
so
he
much.
definitely
Yeah.
does. I think that you're also really dope at monetizing yourself as not only an entrepreneur but as a content creator and as a brand and as an artist.
Thank you.
Actor.
All of that good stuff. One of the things that I love working with black businesses in Detroit.
Yes.
And one that you have a partnership with in particular, you've been working with for years at this point, is McDonald's. Can we talk about that and what that partnership looks like?
Yeah, I mean, I love McDonald's. I almost thought it was a scam when they reached out to me. You know the emails that come through.
Right.
People reaching out or different scams and whatnot. When I saw McDonald's, I'm like,
Ba 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 ba.
they're trying to take my social. They told me I should send it.
Another call that he ignored.
Yeah,
Finally, after 10 times, he said,
wait.
Let me find out what they want.
Did McDonald's contact you through Instagram?
No, I feel like they found me through Instagram, but they reached out through email.
Yeah.
Okay.
They reached out through email. I thought the email was a scam. They reached out again.
What they say in the email?
Well, they reached out through a PR company that was running through the campaign, and the PR company had suggested me. So the PR company had reached out at first. I didn't believe it. I was like, "Oh, this somebody just made."
Was it a local campaign or a national campaign?
This was a national campaign.
Wow, okay.
But they wanted someone locally from Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm from Detroit. Of course I'm suspicious. Stop playing with me.
Of course I'll promote your Big Mac.
I was very suspicious.
Yeah.
But, I reached back, and they ended up really liking my ideas and whatnot. At first, they just wanted to use me as an influencer. Then it went from influencer to some creative direction. And then they were like, you know what, just go ahead and do your thing, and let's see what comes out. And the product, they liked the product so much that I started connecting with them more and more and more, meeting some more people within the brand, as far as local and nationally. And then I was really able to start really leveraging it, and this will be like my 4th year with McDonald's so far.
That's what's up.
Okay.
That's what's up.
You know what's crazy is that I got hit up. I used to manage this rock band called Alien Ant Farm. They did the Michael Jack Alien Ant Farm. They did the cover of the
That's
Michael
your shit?
Jackson cover.
Because you corrected me.
But you know who I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm
They
familiar.
sold
okay.
5 million albums. They did a Michael Jackson cover. It was popping. However, my point is I got hit up from Facebook, from the U.S. military, about booking them in Korea, and I'm like, this is some bullshit.
Right.
You know, I'm like, no. I sent it to my sister. I'm like, can you?
Yeah, toss this out.
It was real.
It was real.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Wow.
the U.S. military is using Facebook. We got paid.
But you know why that is though? A lot of the times that's because they want it's to be verified, because like he said, anybody can send you an email that's a scam. But if I'm messaging you from my verified account to start a conversation and then move that to email, that's a lot. That's almost like I verified your identity. You have this account that has a blue check that you probably paid for, respectfully, not being funny, and your government name is showing up on that. That's verifying your identity or your business.
Yeah.
What you about to say? Hold on, 'cause she got something to say.
Start checking my emails.
I know,
I don't check an email.
Oh,
Oh, baby,
or
right.
a
Yeah.
message.
Take a comb and comb through them.
Now, what did they say in that email?
I said, what did they say? Yeah.
Okay, I know where you going with this.
It's so
I
much
don't
money
check
in
my emails.
it is
She
so
doesn't check her email.
much
It's money in the
money.
email.
It's
It's
so
money
much
in
money
there.
in your emails,
I
bro.
know they've been looking for me.
I've been trying.
Dang it,
I know.
Stu.
You like,
I've
here
been
I
trying.
go.
No, I just locked in with Smirnoff this morning. girl.
Amen.
Come
Won't he
on.
do it? Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Flavors.
What flavor?
Stuart, tell me, like, okay, so you've done, you know, like Randy was saying, your brand is it's varied. You're all over the board. Tell me 3 things that you are most proud of.
3 things that I'm most proud
Like,
of.
to me, I would think the McDonald's campaign would be one. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth.
No.
Or maybe that's little.
It's because
to
you
Maybe
love
that-
some McDonald's, Chuck.
No, I'm just.
No.
Shut up.
I think McDonald's is definitely one of them. I would also say I have a few. All right, so McDonald's. It's different things at different points of your life, though, because there were things that meant so much to me that
Might be as relevant.
Yeah, there may not be as relevant in this time just because I reached the goal and now I have new goals. I mean, that's what happens.
What are
hit a goal,
you proud
you
of?
have
I
new
want
goals.
to know what makes you proud.
At this moment in time,
The
I would-
Shadow Gallery.
the
Come
shadow-
on, man.
The
That's
way
shadow
y'all
gallery.
don't let
The
this man
shadow
answer
gallery
a
for
question
sure.
is
No.
sending me. Please. What is the answer?
I would definitely say the Shadow Gallery. I would definitely say McDonald's. I would say working with some national different brands in there, as far as like
The Shade Room.
and covering different things like that. But apart
What
from
was
like
that?
the Shade Room,
Oh.
So working with
he listen, first off, we ain't gonna glance over that. He was the red carpet like interviewer
yeah,
and all that
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
for the Floyd. He tried to gloss over that like that wasn't big. Y'all, he was the official correspondent for the Shade Room at a Floyd fight.
yeah, at several different boxing matches.
That's
so
right.
far.
Get me together. That's right. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Shame the devil. Give me some. Okay. Yeah, we ain't
But
glossing
you
over
know,
that.
y'all, I'm not gonna
He
lie.
is a Shade Room correspondent. Okay.
Okay. On the
Amongst-
red carpet, baby.
Amongst all of those things, like when you ask me, I feel like on paper that's what I'm supposed to say about those things when talking about what you're most proud of. But to be honest, I'm most proud of the person that I've had to become within that journey.
Amen.
You know, and that includes a various amounts of things. What I've been able to do for my friends,
Mm-hmm.
as far as extending the hand to try to put them on in any position I can put them in.
Mm-hmm.
What I've been able to do as a man as far as discipline and really channeling my inner self, because you really can't get certain accomplishments, I feel like, or know what to do with them or leverage them until you reach a certain place as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
Walk me
so-
through that journey. What parts of you had to die to become the man you are today?
You know what? I work out every day. I really think working out is like therapeutic.
Yeah,
You
being
know,
consistent.
Being consistent, and it really brings out a certain discipline within you as well. So working out really, really helped me. Just setting the tone for the whole day, you know, and being able to not only break my mind in the gym, but be able to break that threshold in elsewhere as well. You know, with everything that I had going on, be able to really break through those limitations of what you set for yourself in your mind, because that's really all it is just your mindset.
Something that you.
Tell us about the Shadow Gallery.
The Shadow Gallery, man, it is that's my baby. It really has 3 venues inside. So you have the Shadow Gallery itself, which is upstairs. We have so many different art pieces in there that are not only held locally with local artists.
You know what? I never knew that.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
With local artists.
I'm embarrassed.
As
I've
well.
been there many times.
But you want him to answer. But you want him to answer every call. Ain't that something?
But we also,
You haven't noticed the artwork?
I didn't pay attention to the artwork.
yeah. So we
Who
got.
are you looking at?
The
The
bar.
pretty
There is a lot to
girl.
look at. Yeah, there is a lot to
Don't
look
worry
at.
about me. Listen, I had a wonderful
said-
time every time I was
I
there.
bet.
I missed the art, but it was a good time. But go ahead.
No, so we.
I
So
will pay attention next time.
we have local art as well as international art. And then moving on downstairs, we have a venue called The Lobby. It's a small cafe-like venue. It holds about 50 people. We have a lot of different culinary pop-ups. We just had a culinary pop-up with one of my favorite dishes. It's called bibimbap. It's a Korean-inspired dish. Delicious.
You have that there?
Yes.
Is that the
we have it
cabbage?
pop up.
Like
So
kimchi?
It has
Well, it
the
was a-
kimchi.
Oh,
It
it's
has
fabulous.
Yeah.
it has kimchi,
I knew
rice,
it was kimchi.
beans, sprouts. You can actually build your own. It has an over easy egg, and you can usually do like your choice of protein with like beef or chicken.
Yeah.
So is it a pop-up or is living there now?
So no, it's a pop up. So we had different pop ups
Okay.
as far as like it's like a dinner party series.
Right.
So we have that, and then we also have some.
When is that? That started already?
Yeah, so
One on that?
we just had our 3rd one, and now our next one will be at the end of March.
And that will continue for how long? Do you know?
We're gonna keep it rocking till the wheels fall
And
off.
what
Amen.
days- on certain days that happens?
We usually announce it every 2 months, so we do one periodically every 2 months. We bring in a different culinary chef.
So they're there all the time for 2 months? Or-
No.
Okay.
They pop up with an event, whether that just be for a day or for a weekend.
I think something that's important that you said in regards to creating habits for yourself, and one thing that you're proud of was being able to create and put your friends in certain spaces.
Yeah.
I think that that's a topic that we kind of glossed over, but living in your calling and obeying God and being obedient is so important. I tell you people all the time that it's something that you can only do on earth that is going to help get so many other people's situation done and help them fulfill their destiny. So to know that you're being obedient to the capacity that you are and helping other people fulfill their destiny is so beautiful. I'm so proud of that little brother.
Thank you so much.
Literally, like these.
You do it for
this-
me.
Isn't that
Girl, you
one
do
of
it
the
for
As
me
things?
it
all the
really
time.
is.
That's great. I
So
love that.
before
Yeah.
we wrap up, I want to tell you my list of 3 things that I'm proud of for you. Number 1, I'm proud of you for being an independent artist.
Thank you.
Can't nobody ever take away from you. You got a song with Bezo. That's hard to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That to me is that's historic. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for starting a movement that was able to, for a long time, be the only group that could stand alone and pack an event out in Detroit.
I appreciate
That's
that.
hard.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And last but definitely not least, I'm proud of you for just growing into manhood the way you have.
I really appreciate
Knowing you since you was about 17 and
Yeah.
seeing the man that you are now. Yeah.
Really?
Okay,
Yeah.
big sis.
Yeah, no, really. Knowing who you, like where you, and you even then had a good head on your shoulders, but everyone's going to evolve and grow. And your growth over these 10 years, we ain't going to.
We ain't gonna tell them
Your growth over these 5 years, buddy, has been beautiful.
So, Stewie, what's next? Where are you taking this? Where is this all going?
You know what? I usually love to just refer to like my personal journey. I used to love to associate it with Diddy so much, but after these recent allegations,
Maybe not lately.
you know, I'm
And why not?
yeah. So like Diddy without those allegations is really where I'm trying to go. I mean, I really want to take Detroit's entertainment to the next level.
You know what? It's funny you said, because I did, even though I'm older than him, I did emulate Diddy
Yeah.
in a way. And I was starting to see, and compare myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not Diddy, but Maybe I'm Detroit's Diddy.
But
Well,
you are
Detroit's
Diddy.
You do be having the bad bitches around you like Diddy do. Ow. Okay, you
Yeah.
got. We gonna be back. We gonna be back in a minute. We'll be right back. Stewie, thank you so much for being here. We thank you. We'll be right back after this.
Okay.
And we're back with Talkish.
Hey.
We are here. We're here with Monalyse, an artist from Detroit.
Monalyse.
I said Monalyse.
I thought you said Mona Lisa.
No, he said Lise.
I heard Lisa.
Listen, if y'all trying to gangbang on that side of this table, just throw it up then. I got your back, Mikey.
So
Can we
first of
roll
all,
that back?
I
We
said
are watching
no.
post-production.
Chuck.
Really?
Okay.
Okay.
So y'all don't know what you all got going on over there.
All right.
You
But
see what
listen.
they got going over there on them damn cups.
Oh yeah. That's
the fun
what's up.
side.
That's what they're here.
This is the
Yeah.
fun side of the
So
table.
look, most of the time we say somebody's from the west side of Detroit. Somebody's from the east side of Detroit. It's very rare that we say that somebody's from Midtown.
Yep, Midtown Bomb.
So you are one of
Oh, y'all got a saying.
That's what I
Oh
say.
wait.
Oh, okay. I
She
thought-
made one up.
Okay.
Oh, y'all got to
I
say
was gonna
it.
say y'all gangbanging in Midtown.
Community, like,
They got a
it's
sign.
community in Midtown.
It's community.
Midtown.
Midtown Monalyse.
So they're not.
Hold
Oh,
on,
did you
please.
throw the M's up?
Hey, Chuck's from the east side. He knows some gang
You
signs.
sure?
Don't let him
Okay,
fool you.
Monalyse, tell us. I'm really curious about what you do
Okay.
because
well,
I don't know a lot, but I have my own theories. I want to hear what you have to say.
Okay, well, I can fill you in a slight bit.
I see you. You ready? Come on.
Yeah, well, I do music, so I'm a rapper, spoken word artist.
Do
And
you
I'm
sing?
No, I'm a rapper.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't sing. A
She
lot of
made
people
that
think
clear.
I sing. I look like a singer. But I'm also the first lady of the Urban Art Orchestra, which is a black orchestra based out of Detroit. It's
Ooh.
phenomenal. It's a crazy experience. Cellos, flutes.
Okay, so I
trombones.
just want to speak on
sounds
that
awesome.
real quick
It's amazing.
because Mikey sent me some things and I looked at your Instagram page.
Uh-huh.
So I saw a couple things. Look at these earrings, girl. Did you see them earrings?
You can't miss them.
Child.
Amazon.
Okay. So anyway, what I saw was a strong mix of class and sophistication and ratchet.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's so funny you said that. I always like to look at myself as like ratchet righteousness. You know,
There you
both.
go.
You know,
Look at
I'm
Chuck, you
ratchet
nailed that.
and I got the righteousness. Like I'm not holier than thou.
So
but
did
I
you
just-
not have cellos and violins?
Amen
And
to
you
that.
and every other word was fuck. I'm like,
Yes.
what is going
That's
on?
exactly
Your
what it
orchestra?
is. Yes.
That's lit.
That's
Orchestra.
That's
Hey.
lit.
It
Okay.
is hip hop music with classical instruments. With a
That's some Detroit.
Randy, I was like,
So
what
let
is
me-
she
Let
doing?
me tell y'all. So you got Marielle 100%. All you have to do is play one song from Hamilton, and she'll be at every show. For you.
Do you play
Hamilton?
Hamilton?
We don't.
Do you play Hamilton?
Oh my
God.
gosh.
She's gonna write a letter,
I
and
listened
she's
to it
gonna
on the way
petition.
here.
But
Are you
it's such a
really?
good
Yes.
experience.
That
So
That
great.
sounds really
But
dope.
explain it. And you really do an orchestra?
Well, I'm like the first lady of the orchestra, and I don't play an instrument. I just rap. Well,
So
not
you
just
come out
rap.
and
Yeah,
direct
that's
the
what I say. We're
orchestra?
not gonna do that.
I-
So let's take a step back and talk about orchestra and whatnot. Last year, I got to work with one of the local theaters, and they were putting on an all black orchestra, and it incorporated JIT, and it incorporated a lot of different dance styles and poetry and things like that. So that made me want to do some research into black people in this orchestra space. And I'll be gosh darn it, can you believe we started that shit too?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Per usual, the creator of Entertainers is people of color. And per usual, we got pushed out of said space because it became a thing of classism, correct? Can you speak on that?
I can't speak too much on the politics of it.
Okay.
Because I'm not familiar with it.
Okay.
I'm the
Or the birth of it.
I don't know the ins and outs of that, so I can't speak on it. But I will say the Urban Art Orchestra is it's a great experience. It's very black. It's
Mhm.
very hip hop. It's very bold. We also have live paintings at every show. So it just incorporates so many different art forms in one. And it's from Detroit and it's black.
I need to know
That's
your
beautiful.
I need to know your background. Where did you? First of all, you're very colorful. I with these like purple eye things and going. But tell me, where did you come from? How did this happen?
I
Oh,
mean,
look at the green
Midtown.
braid. She got green braids.
That's
she got
Midtown
purple
made right
eyelids.
there.
Midtown, baby.
She
Midtown bound.
She got
She's
peach
Midtown
color,
bound.
Are you one of the
earrings. I
Midtown
love
made.
you.
Are you one of the
Tell me.
performing
That's what
arts
she said,
school
Mikey.
kids?
That's what I said.
No, it's so crazy because a lot of my friends went to DIA, not DIA.
DSA?
DSA.
Yeah. You
But
love the DI though, huh?
I do.
Period. Boo. Me too, baby.
It's free.
Amen.
It
You better.
It's
You
a
better.
hobby, guys.
It'd be a cute little area to go catch a vibe. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I just
I
told
like
my husband that last week. I used to, when I lived downtown, I used to go to the DIA just to soak up some of that creative energy.
Oh, absolutely.
And then
Yes.
I would just create and make
Yeah,
music
people
and
want
draw
that.
and whatever.
But
else.
you are very creative, Monalyse.
I try to be, you know.
Are
I
you?
feel
Is that
like
your real name?
It's not.
No, it's not.
But a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, I was
They-
gonna say
they don't
that.
have to know.
I didn't know
But
that.
tell
It's
us
not their
what it is.
business.
Yeah.
It's not their
Yeah.
business.
So let's talk a little bit about your music. I know that you said you haven't released music in 4 years, but you did have a partnership, like you were in a contest or something like that, right?
Well, I was working with Pusha T.
There
was
you
like-
go.
Yeah, it was a campaign with 1,800. It was 10 artists from all across the country, and Pusha T was the mentor for all of us.
Yeah.
And we all produced a single for an album called 1,800 Seconds. So the whole album was 1,800 Seconds.
Lit.
You know, it was promoted by 1,800. So it was a crazy experience. It was really nice.
So was it 10 artists from Detroit or 10 artists from
From all
around?
over the country.
Oh, so
yeah,
you were the Detroit
Oh, wow.
artist, or
It was 2 Detroit artists.
Okay.
It was me and Sam Austin.
Oh,
but
yeah,
everybody
I know
else
Sam
was from
Aw.
different places.
oh, that's dope. So
That's
Detroit
what's
got
up.
2.
Yeah, we had 2,
That's
and
what's
we also had a show at the Garden Theater.
Yes.
So it was really dope.
You was really riding that wave, and I really appreciated that. I was like, it was good seeing you in a space of getting the love and getting your flowers as an artist, because I know that, not to take the conversation all deep, but as a female artist, when you're not following the masses,
Right?
it's difficult sometimes to establish yourself. So one of the first things you said when you saw me was, last time I seen you was with your rock band, bro.
Yeah, in Miami.
So when I tell
Wow.
you, like, proud of you, congratulations, because I know it's not easy, staying in that lane, and sometimes it gets discouraging because, like, I really feel like you're a talented artist. Like, you're think of like a young, like, Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
She has a message to what
And
she
I
She's
want to
solid.
clarify something. I talked about the instruments in the ratchetness in the beginning, but I did see some pieces that were really very pretty and very captivating. It was not all fuck.
Right.
Some of it, I mean, where the violins are going and you could hear in her hurt the poetry that she was reciting.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I am a Black woman, and my experience is real. And I talk about both sides of the coin. Like, yes, I'm trying to get my life together and be, the best version of myself. But shit get real. At the end of the
It
day,
does.
so
It does.
as an artist, I like to portray both sides of that.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Well, I'm working on a book right now, Wisdom, and I'm also coming out with some new music. So I'm not signed. So at the moment, it's me doing everything.
Yeah.
But I want to dibble and dab in house music because I feel like house is the future.
Yes.
That's good.
I feel like house is the
Yes,
future.
honey.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I'm trying. I'm working on house music right now, working on a book right now, as well as staying true to my roots, and I have some hip hop music coming out as well.
Who is your biggest inspiration right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
as far as like an artist, who is my inspiration? I like Larry June.
Yes.
Like Larry June is
Okay.
really dope. I like how he could make drinking water cool.
I
like that.
That is if I was to see an artist on tour with Larry June, I could absolutely see you guys touring together.
I love it.
Though your delivery, your cadence with your music, like it literally goes hand in hand with like a Larry June. I promise you, girl, you got it. I can't wait to see. I cannot wait to see your next chapter and what's coming next.
Who were some of your early influences?
Earlier influences, well, Biggie for sure. Like that was the first rapper that I loved because I didn't like rap music.
He told
used to
a story.
He told a story. Like I like Jill Scott. I like Eric Badu.
I was gonna say you got Erica Badu vibes for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I like storytellers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Biggie was the king of
Oh, you said you like storytellers. I got to do it. I'm sorry. Have you watched the Who the F Did I Marry stories on TikTok yet?
Not yet.
Oh, girl, you got to watch it. We'll catch up.
I
We'll catch
would
up.
love to know your thoughts
We
on
got to
that.
catch up. We got to catch up.
I gotta watch.
All right,
this
so here
now.
go the clip notes.
No.
You do.
All right, we got 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Here go the clip notes.
1 minute.
Okay,
What
so
is that?
shit,
What is
don't
that
give it
about?
that 2.5. What
That's
fuck,
a 2
Amara?
minute. That's like 2.5
I don't
minutes.
know if you can do 50 parts.
Those
I can do
drinks
it.
is looking
I
like.
can
do
She's
it.
like,
Give me 30 seconds. Okay, cool. This lady,
Do I need earmuffs?
lady meets a man during COVID or right before COVID happens. They end up quarantining together. He ends up showing up, but also love bombing her. He ends up not being a good guy, but he did pay bills for a little while. So she's focused on the gestures versus the character. From there, she ends up getting. They end up getting married. She finds out that he's a big liar, big bum, big liar, big bum. They end up separating. This is real life shit, supposedly. I don't believe it. They end up separating. Dude ends up going back home to Philly and coming back down to Georgia. And then she files for divorce. He says that he's gonna come back to the house, the wedding house, and she says no. And then the police are there to arrest him. He goes to jail. His car gets repoed. The rest of his stuff goes in the trash. And wham bam, now he is having his response to her 50 posts. You have to watch it. It's great. You gotta watch it. You guys, next segment of Talkish is coming right after this. It sounds boring.
It sounds boring.
She's not dressed.
I
You'll
just find
hate it.
something new real quick though.
It is hard to tune Randy out, just so you know. It is very difficult to do. But I
She's
think
like
I
humming
managed
and
it.
trying
I
to
think
do
I
everything.
managed
I didn't ruin it.
Okay, I don't know, 'cause I
started
didn't hear.
watching a TV show called Feud. You know about that?
We don't talk to us off camera because Amara said wrap that shit up. Welcome to Talkish. I'm your girl Randy Rosario, and I'm kicking in here with the crew per usual. Introduce yourselves to my right,
Mikey Eckstein.
to my left,
Marielle Lou, how you doing?
to my far left.
The Godfather, Chuck Bennett.
Is. We got a real interesting show for you guys today. I'm excited. Mikey, what we talking about?
That's a fun guess. But
Like who?
Stewie.
Yeah.
Stewie.
Stewie.
Yeah.
Oh, I got something for
You got a
Stewie.
bone to pick.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah, I
Stewie?
got a bone to pick with Stewie.
Don't do that.
Oh, no,
When
no.
the guests
Oh, yeah.
come
No,
here,
no,
they
no.
expect to be treated like
Oh,
family.
no,
What you
no,
think
That's what
Chuck's
we
gonna
said.
do?
We're gonna treat them like
No.
family.
I know what you're gonna do.
Stewie
Chuck
gonna
talk
get
ish.
it when he gets
We got
here.
a beautiful artist too.
Yes.
Yes, her name is Monalyse. She is so dope. She is. Her voice is beautiful. She's like a multifaceted author,
Yes.
artist.
Artist.
Very good.
That shit whooped my ass.
That
Yeah.
rolls off your
Multifaceted
tongue so
artist.
smoothly.
Okay, multifaceted artist.
Multifaceted artist.
She
Yeah, she
is
looks
beautiful.
interesting. I'm ready to
She's
hear
very
her.
beautiful, and I love her like the content of her music.
She's got great energy too.
You know, y'all know I love Sexy Red, but she comes with the deep conversation in
Yeah.
the storytelling in her music. I love that.
Yeah. So what about us?
What about us?
What's happening?
Come on, Brandy.
What about us?
How you doing?
Mikey got something to say.
Okay, lady.
What?
All right,
It's a good song, Mikey.
Okay.
It's a good
I
song.
believe you.
Just saying.
I'm not trying to cut you off.
All right.
Anyhow, so we got this NFL draft coming up. It's been a big hype.
What? Okay, excuse me. I don't
Did you fart?
I don't know what the draft is.
You don't know what the NFL
Okay,
draft
so
really-
kick it. I will kick
Chuck's
it with you real
thinking like
quick.
the Vietnam
Remember,
draft.
and I'm cool with that. That's my
I'm
example.
not into sports. I've never really been
Remember-
into sports, so I don't know what the
But you,
draft.
listen, you're gonna need to know because they're gonna be talking about fashion with what
People
these
have been
young-
asking me to do
Yeah.
parties
Okay, so
for the
let us break
draft.
it down
Okay,
to
so the
you.
draft-
Chill out.
He ain't even hype. You, not you gaslight him.
Definitely gaslighting.
Gaslight him.
Chuck asked the question.
Okay.
Mikey said, let me talk. Well, wait just a
Chuck,
doggone
let me
minute.
tell you about this draft.
Okay.
So the draft is when you know how like the NFL got all the teams and stuff, right? And they got all the men's that's playing and running around with them leggings, booty shorts on, or
Them
whatever,
little
right?
tight
Them little tight
pants
pants on, right?
Hey,
So,
men.
so the NFL, they be like, oh, we need the young bulls with the tight
Oh,
pants.
so when they
to
getting
come over
ready
here.
to get
The new people that's gonna be in the tight pants.
It's the
That's-
new class of the NFL.
I'm sorry. There was something moving
In
on
your
my
pants.
feet, but there is a technician under the table.
Chuck was like,
And he's not doing anything freaky. He was just pulling. I don't think he's doing anything freaky. Wait, hold on
Not
a minute.
yet.
Hold on a minute, y'all.
Okay, so the NFL
Okay, go ahead.
about the draft.
is when they bring the young dudes into the NFL and they pick what team they're gonna
So
be on
that's
and all
when
that.
they
The college
bring
players
in new
graduate.
people. That's
It's the
when
new
they
class
recruit
of the
new
NFL.
players.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's the only way they recruit new players.
It's like a big deal, yeah.
Yes.
And this happens once a year.
Once a year.
Yes.
In
Right.
different places each year,
Each team gets
yeah.
a pick.
No, he said different locations
Oh,
each
yeah.
year.
where
yes.
they have the draft.
Yes.
Yes.
Different
And then-
locations.
So we're hosting
Okay,
it
so
in
what
Detroit.
happens? Okay.
So Detroit got to be lit
Really? It's party time?
It's party time.
Really?
I'm about to be in that mud, chicken head.
Not chicken heading.
Oh my
So
God,
are
you
We
there?
gotta
Wait.
do something else. Surely TikTok is giving us a new dance
No,
by now.
that's why I don't drink. Whenever I drink, I start chicken heading.
Really?
As soon as I drink, I hit him with the what?
Not the chicken head.
That's like Marielle. You give Marielle something good to eat, you better move out the way.
I do love
She
to
got
dance
the
and
da-
eat now.
baby,
I need some
Marielle be like
room.
this. She was like, well, let me taste.
I do that. That is true. That is true. That's how you know it's good.
And the
Okay.
fact that everyone made the same noise,
Except for Mikey.
Except for Mikey.
Except for Mikey. Mikey
He
don't know.
hasn't seen- He hasn't seen you enjoy your food yet.
No,
He ain't
Ooh, I
seen
love
it.
good food.
But now I know.
Okay.
Ooh, I
Okay,
love
so
All right,
draft
so tell me about the draft.
Yes.
So the draft is coming to Detroit. We're hosting it, and it's a big deal. And we've been talking about it for years now. There's been a countdown sign at Campus Marshes. It's going to be held at Campus Marshes and at Hart Plaza.
Yeah.
And so each team gets to pick a player, and there's 6 rounds. Okay. So Tom Brady went in the 6th round.
Wow.
He
Yeah.
was the man. He
Are
was
you
the nobody. He
serious?
went in the 6th round, and he said, "Okay, watch what I do,"
And did it.
and did it.
So when the players come, are there several teams that are after certain players?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the losers get to pick the I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call them losers.
No.
But the teams that had the worst record for the
Oh, they
year.
pick
Right.
first?
So
They get to pick first because they feel bad for them. Like, oh, I'll go first.
So they try to
the
level the
Lions-
playing field.
The Lions used to go first all the time. We ain't going
Right.
first this year.
Right.
We
Look
damn
at
near
the
last.
kids, you
Now we
look
gonna-
at, okay, this guy's a great running back. This is what we need, and you try
Right.
to
That
feel
gives them
the
an
the position that you
advantage
need.
because
Yes.
they get first pick at
Yes.
the best player.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But
Right.
then sometimes they be running a situation like White Elephant. You ever played the gift giving game White Elephant, where it's like you open up your gift and then I like your gift, so I'm gonna take that gift from you. Sometimes we figure out a trade because that's a
okay,
better
okay.
idea.
Where
But
they'll
I do
trade-
wonder how it feels for that play. I mean, yes, I know whoever is the first round draft pick, number 1, is excited about it.
Oh yeah, because they know.
But you're going to the worst team, though.
Oh, I know, right?
Is there anything
I'm the best,
about
I'm
that
going
that
to the
makes
worst.
them like,
Nah, because they going
No,
to the
'cause they
worst
getting
team with that
paid.
big ass
yeah,
check.
they get money.
Okay.
They get
Hey.
money. They get money for sure.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
get money.
And so now we will be highlighting the city of Detroit.
So people get so excited about this. Is that why they're doing this
Oh,
Detroit
yeah.
sign?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Detroit
that's-
sign.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
let's
should
talk
have
about
had
that.
that years ago, like the Hollywood sign. We
Yeah, we're getting
It's
Okay.
not
our
gonna be that
Hollywood
big.
sign.
Our sign gonna be the size of like y'all remember them science project boards with the tree
No,
the
it's
threefold?
bigger
Don't
than
do
Yeah,
that.
you gonna unfold it. It's
Come
gonna say
on, it's
Detroit
bigger
sign.
than
Not
that.
unfold
I'm gonna be standing right there on 7th Avenue holding it.
It is not.
It's gonna
Welcome to
be-
Detroit.
Is it really little?
It's gonna be 10 feet tall. 10
Oh.
feet tall.
My
and you're
cousin-
gonna see it as you
Okay,
And,
go.
and they put that on the east side. My cousin's tearing that shit up. I can't wait.
Randy,
I can't. I'm taking
So
a picture.
I'm
I'm
interested-
climbing the D and taking a
if
picture
you have
on
any
top of it.
problems,
Look,
just
stop
say I know
climbing the
Randy,
D. That's
and
how
they'll
you
leave
never-
you alone.
That's how you got
never-
the first baby.
I'm never gonna stop climbing
That's
the
how
D.
you got the first kid. Stop climbing the D every chance you get. That's the first thing.
Victory is
There are
mine.
going to be so many social media posts. I mean, I'm
right.
sure that there's like fencing and stuff like that, like with the
You
Hollywood
would hope-
sign.
You're right.
not,
but
you
the
can't
Hollywood
just
sign
walk
is
up
way
to it.
up.
In the
well,
mountains.
way
It's
up
way
there.
up.
So
Yeah.
I want to
This
kind of
is
put
right
this in
on the
perspective.
freeway.
So the Hollywood sign is just under 50 feet, right? It's like
Ooh,
45
Mikey got
feet.
facts.
But at the same time, it's way up in the hills. Our shit's gonna be right there in front of us at 10 feet. So it's hard for me to imagine what this 10 feet's gonna look like.
I can't wait to
I
stand next
hope,
to it.
I hope it does us right.
I'm standing right next to it, taking the picture with my hand over like
She
this.
gonna be
with
the
my-
first
Oh wait,
one.
hold on. I'm gonna be. Soon as the Detroit sign hit, y'all already know how I'm coming.
Randy's gonna be like,
I'm about to
Please
be
don't.
on the,
Oh, here she go with the
I'm gonna
buff.
be on the sign like I'm from Detroit.
Ah.
Of course I don't follow the rules.
Of course, I had to take the
I'm
first
from
picture
Detroit.
with
of
the
course
D.
I'm over here taking a picture on the sign. 10 feet? You're asking me to climb it.
On
Like at
behalf-
least make it 15.
On behalf of the city, can you please not?
Never.
Can
I'm
you
doing
please
it. I'm doing it.
Not.
I'm doing it.
We're just trying to keep it classy.
No.
We're gonna
She's gonna
have.
call
If they
somebody
wanted
in
to-
city council
if they
and
wanted
do
to-
it proper.
If they wanted to keep it classy, they would have put that MF for downtown. You put it on the east side for a reason. Boss up, hey.
It's
You
not
knew
on-
what you
but
was
it's
doing.
not on the east side though, right? It's out by the airport, isn't
No,
it?
No.
It's on the east side.
no, it's off of
Dear,
Wyoming. And
what? I thought it was on 94 on the
It's
east side.
Wyoming.
It's
Man.
I got it.
Is it at least on east?
It's on Wyoming and Central.
Well,
is it
Okay,
at
so
least
that's
on
just
Central?
after you pass
Yeah.
the lodge.
Is it at least on
That's
94
kinda
going east?
between the lodge and the free?
That's
and the
technically
airport.
west. Though.
Oh, another fun
Not
fact.
if it's going east.
It says it will be
It's
driving
on
down
the
the 4
east
east.
side of the freeway.
Yeah.
Period. Pull,
What-
I won.
What's
Yeah.
your fact? What you got?
Fun fact, it will be in Detroit colors. Do you guys know what Detroit colors
Blue
are?
and white?
No.
I don't know.
Detroit colors are green and white.
I thought they
Hold
were.
on. Why is the
Yeah.
girl from Atlanta telling us what our colors are?
Yeah,
but
that's
we're
right.
green and
That's
white.
right.
Green and white
Green
is-
and white.
So you
Green
mean
and
Detroit?
white.
That might be some
Detroit
French
is a
shit.
Spartan?
Pretty much so.
Right.
That's
Hell
all I
no.
heard.
Go
Ain't no
green, go-
way.
I mean, that's what it's.
I
Now,
wonder.
I wish it was
Now,
all white.
is it-
That's
is
the
it-
only time I've ever said that.
Is it?
Damn.
green?
Okay.
Now
I
is
wish
it,
it was all
now
white.
is it green and white or is it that puke green that the spirit of Detroit is?
I can't tell you the shade of green.
Because
I
that's
can just
y'all
tell
know
you
y'all
it's
know
gonna
what
be
puke
red.
green
Yeah,
that
that'd
sea
be that
foam
shade.
that
Yeah.
sea
Is
foam
it
greenish
chartreuse?
blue.
No,
Or
it cannot
cyan.
be chartreuse.
So I'm wondering if
Charcuterie, what you say?
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse is a classy ass word. What the fuck kind of shade is that? I feel like you niggas is cussing at me. The fuck is a chartreuse?
Hey, chartreuse.
This the
Yeah,
West Side.
yeah.
This the West
I'm
Side.
gonna say it. I'm gonna hit you with how my deaf uncle be cussing me out. Fuck you. I be like, God damn,
no.
Unc, why would you?
Oh my
Why would you
God.
tell me fuck you like that? Yeah,
Listen.
nah.
All right, what else we got?
Well, because we're highlighting the city of Detroit, we're talking about the draft. So many people come into the city, and right
Yeah.
now they have been seeing a lot of viral videos. I'm talking millions and millions of views on food critics coming to Detroit, and for better or worse,
Yeah.
ripping through this food scene. How
Yeah.
do we feel about it?
I think I personally feel like this part of the reason why I feel like Detroit may not be ready for the attention that we about to get and that we're getting, because a lot of people cannot take the feedback. They can't take the negativity. And I get it, because many of us aren't built to hear anything negative about ourselves.
Do you think people are taking advantage of us?
I do. I think if we can be a buck, I'm gonna name drop. I think Chime Time is doing too much. I think Chime Time is doing more hurt than he is help. I know that's your buddy. You had a good interview with him. Great, congratulations.
Why ain't gonna be all of that? I did have a good interview with him,
I know, and you said he was a pleasure
and I have some
With the
nuggets.
capital.
with a capital P.
I have some nuggets to drop. He has been getting a lot of criticism for giving negative reviews to the
He's
city.
been getting criticism for giving criticism.
We asked him about that when he came on my show. Watch the noon on Fox 2, by the way. And he said that he loses sleep over giving bad interviews
But
or bad reviews about the food because he knows it's going to impact their business.
Okay, so
The
why-
world's
so
world's
why does he keep
always
doing it?
violent.
I'm just telling y'all what he said. That's all.
Okay, first of all,
Just
my
drink
thing
that.
is with that. When you do reviews, movie reviews, restaurant reviews,
Yeah.
whatever they are, you have to be fair. You cannot set out to destroy
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
And particularly when you come to a town like Detroit, where we like to pretend that we all love each other and protect each other, but if you come for us, we'll show you something.
Yeah,
We gonna
yeah.
come- don't-
You
don't-
ain't
don't-
seen
don't-
you ain't
don't
seen
messing with
unity
us.
in Detroit until an
Okay.
outsider tried to fuck with
So
us.
my thing.
Well, why
with-
y'all not
with
standing against Chime
Time
Time then?
Who we,
my
most of us
thing is
are.
that he should do more
He's still moving
positive
around.
reviews.
Yeah.
In addition, if I was going to do 10 reviews, I would do 8 really positive reviews and 2 bad ones.
But guess
You know
what,
where-
Chuck?
you know where he
He's
needs to
not
go?
getting the highlights from the positive review.
Facts.
But you can.
You
be
know where he needs to
creative
go?
and make them
He knows
positive.
what
I know
he's
where he
doing.
needs to
knows-
go.
We're talking
Where?
about him right now.
He
knows
needs to
what
go.
he's
He needs to go to Mandy's and get some of that chicken and some of that bread, and he
Where
gonna
is
love
that?
it. Mandy's bar on Conant. I mean on Joseph Campo.
Girl, I don't know nothing about that. Tell me about it.
Oh,
Chicken?
what?
Are they open now, girl?
doing. Here we go.
They
We're gonna be
sure
here all
is.
night.
Yeah,
Talking about he
They
should
sure
go here.
is.
He
Is
should
it
go
fried
there.
Well,
Yeah, you,
listen.
what I be talking about, some baked chicken? You know me better than that. Yeah, some fried
I'm
chicken.
going to Mandy's. Can we cut this now?
He would tell you that he's just being honest and that direct quote from him, he said, if you don't care about the food that you bring to me, then I'm not going to care when I'm ripping you apart in this review.
So his ass ain't losing sleep over nothing. If anything, he losing something all right, but we ain't gonna go there.
He's
Because that's
getting
your
paid.
friend.
I'm sorry, I don't know for a fact, but I know he's.
That's your
getting
friend? Y'all be hanging out?
I just met him one time, but
paid.
he
How close
was.
are you, really, Marielle?
Be honest.
What is happening?
Marielle.
He was on the show
L.
once, but he
Maury.
was. He is. He's very. He is very tall.
Okay, so
And
why is
very
That's
slim.
a
Okay,
point.
that's a
I-
point that
I
he
know what
is.
kind of
Yeah.
guy
Is he
he
married?
And very slim.
Is he married?
Oh, he's very.
He's slim. Never
very
mind.
slim.
He's
Never
slim.
mind.
There you go. Because
Never
y'all know I
mind.
like a big boy. You know I like a big boy. Thank you.
She
No,
wanna,
no, no. Well,
for those
not
who want to
slim,
know,
slim, but he's more in shape than you would think because he's sitting in
I
the
saw
car
him
eating
talk
all
about
the time.
he goes to the gym twice a day
That's what
or
he
something.
said. And he
was
said
that
he
on your
drinks
show?
yeah. Well, who else's show was you watching, Mikey? Nobody else is on.
Maybe I saw it on Instagram, but apparently
I just
not.
okay. So I thought Chime Time was cool. The only
Yeah.
thing that I didn't like was when he like, "This my city now, not too fucking much."
Oh.
You got a little bit too much dip on your chip. All right, we gonna have a good time. We gonna laugh at all the little stuff that's
Look.
happening. But what we not gonna do is ever refer to Detroit as your city. Thank you.
Yeah.
Goodbye. All right.
you
I didn't like that. On that
He
note,
said he might be moving here.
please don't.
I'm just telling you what he said.
I would just
Please don't.
appreciate
I had
more
the
honest
exclusive.
reviews that give positive things and negative things
Yeah.
about the same place.
Yeah.
I love their peach cobbler. I
Right.
hated their fried chicken. I love their,
Yes.
whatever.
I agree
Right.
with you on
The
that.
service was horrible.
Right.
The place is beautiful.
Yeah.
Give me some ups and some downs.
I agree
True.
About the whole experience
The whole
versus just food.
experience.
I agree with you on
And
that.
then
And
I
I
love
think
the ones that are I loved everything.
Yeah.
Then I want to go there. You
Right.
loved everything?
Yeah.
yeah, me too, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm about to go too.
And then I trust you when you say I hated everything.
Yeah.
So I'm
Mhm.
not going to go because you steered me in the
Yeah.
right
I mean,
direction.
look, he's got to give some good reviews. They're just not getting
Have
the
to.
Metro Times,
They
the
will
this,
run
that,
his
the
ass up out of
highlights.
Detroit if he keeps trying to give bad
Bad
reviews.
reviews.
It's gonna happen.
Well, let's see. He's been here for a long time.
It's time for North
I
Carolina boy to
love
take his North Carolina ass back north.
He's looking at properties. I'm
Why
just
you
telling
saying it with a smile on your face?
this is my face.
You said he's looking.
It might be in
not
her
what I said.
neighborhood.
He's looking.
Randy, we don't know where. It might be out there in the boondocks.
It's
where
not
she
in the
lives.
boondocks where I live.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
live in the
He's
boondocks?
Detroit.
Girl, you know
I
where
live by
she
you,
lives.
boo. Do you
Never
live
mind.
in the
You know where
Hey.
she
Okay.
lives, honey.
You my
Listen.
neighbor.
Hey,
You
you
know
got to
what?
pack a lunch to go see Marielle.
Or invite her over for dinner. On that note, thank you for watching this episode of Talkish. You guys make sure you follow us online everywhere and tune in next week. Duh.
Yes.
Ja.